Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Fantastic Four, issue number 5. Alright, let's get started on this ridiculously thick book, man. This is like an 80-page special, 150-page special. I don't know what this is, man, but this thing is huge. Wow, I'm going to roll this thing up and use this as home self-defense. Okay, so the bunch of different stories in here. 4-Minute Warning by Dan Slott as the writer, Aaron Cooter as the artist, and the color artists are Marty Garcia and Eric Arcianega. Changing Partners by Michael Allred, the artist, Laura Allred, color artist, and then Guys Night Out. Adam Hughes is the artist, and VC's Joe Caramonga is the letterer for all of these. The cover artist is Esad Ribic, and of course there were a billion variant cover artists, which I am not getting into. Stanley and Jack Kirby created the Fantastic Four. So all these stories really blend in fairly well. They're basically just different versions, like the different version of how the story started, with Fantastic Four issue number 1. There's a game of strip poker later on where Thunderer winds up beating everybody. It's actually kind of cool. Plus, Ben Grimm, for the most part, he always only wore those pants or the shorts, so he didn't have very far to go. He didn't have many hands to lose. What do you call it? I don't know, man. A lot of this was cool. Of course, there's like the bachelorette parties and all that silliness and whatnot. And it's all a little bit freaking weird. The comic book was just a little out of control. And at the end of the day, the 4-minute warning thing was, I think, the most important of the stories here. That's the Dan Slott one, and that's the one that comes at the end. Because they're having their wedding, basically. The Thing and Alicia are having their wedding, and it's a really nice wedding, and a whole bunch of people are attending, and, no supers, and yeah, just whatever, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, frickin' Galactus shows up. That's right, but he doesn't show up at the wedding. No, instead he shows up in Latveria. It's actually Dr. Doom's face that explodes all over the place. He's like, "Hear me! Galactus has appeared, and he's going to eat the Earth." Wait, what? Wasn't there a deal? So we're going back to that old thing again? Really? Okay, whatever, fine. But fear not, for he has come to Latveria to eat the planet, so I will take care of him. I'm simply going to let you know because I'm going to keep you people safe because I am Doom. Wow, Dr. Doom really, changed a lot from the infamous Iron Man, didn't he? A little bit. A little bit. Was it the infamous Iron Man? Is that what he was called? I don't remember. I think it was the infamous. Anyway, that's a big stretch. That's a big stretch. Huge stretch. I don't know, man. I miss him, trying to talk to that girl and all that. And, talking with Riri and stuff and trying to fix Latveria. And he just shows up and just everything's fixed again. Not happy with that. Marvel's fresh start, baby. People don't want to see all this and they want to go back to the way. That's your idea? Just bring everything back to zero, no matter what, no matter how? Boring! This is a boring version of Dr. Doom because I personally don't really want to see Dr. Doom acting like this. I liked seeing him the way he was before. My opinion. And I don't like it when storylines, really in-depth, detailed storylines, are just dropped, I really liked Brian Michael Bendis writing for Dr. Doom as that version of Iron Man. I really dug that. And I just don't see the point in bringing him back like this. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, he got hit in the head really hard. Oh, yeah, that would do it. You know how many times I've been hit in the head? My personality's never changed. So that's kind of weird, man. Anyway, whatever. That's neither here nor there. That's just, I don't know, orders from up high. But as far as this is concerned, I thought there was kind of a weird moment. Galactus is here on Earth. And Dr. Doom has put up, it's always under martial law for the most part, Latveria, because he's back to the old Dr. Doom again. No explanation needed. And he's like, no heroes are allowed to enter Latverian airspace. I will handle Galactus on my own. Bleh. Well, here's the thing about that. The Fantastic Four, of course, are going because that's what the Fantastic Four are going to do. And I'm expecting every single hero in the Marvel Universe is going to drop everything and go also because, And it's also fitting that Terex has just showed up in the Superior Spider-Man issue number 1, which also came out this week. I wonder if the two are related, because I'll tell you what, if they are, that would be freaking epic. That would genuinely be epic. On top of that, Galactus showing up, I guess that the Silver Surfer would have to be here also, because the Silver Surfer is now the herald of Galactus again, right? Right? Like, we're going to keep all of this in continuity. Otherwise, the Fantastic Four is literally just an Elseworlds comic book at this point. It doesn't make sense. The past two issues, this and the Wedding Special, weren't Dan Slott writing it by himself. It's a whole bunch of people writing stuff. So, you know, it's weird. It's weird. I liked issue number 4 of Fantastic Four. If you guys go back and check out the review, I liked it a lot. Like, I liked it that much. But all of a sudden, this stuff, I feel like the wedding is rushed. Okay, they're married now. Issue number 5 with an extra wedding special, which didn't really do much. Congratulations, they're married now. You just, like, out of nowhere. Just, oh, by the way, guess what? Weird. Everybody's back to the way they originally were. No excuse necessary. Whatever. And I didn't see the Silver Surfer here. Maybe it was fake to begin with. Maybe Galactus isn't really here. I don't know. But either way, the thing that actually kills me the most about this comic book, which was an otherwise really fun comic book. I really did enjoy the comic book. There was a lot of fun here. But damn it, man. Dan Slott, dude. Like, he's got this time displacement thing. It gives you a 4-minute... 4-minute warning. It gives you a 4-minute window that within a very small space, time will not move for 4 whole minutes, which means the time is moving, which is weird. So imagine if you use this thing like 1,000,000 times, you would die of old age right in front of somebody's eyes. That's weird. Otherwise, or it's just like, I don't know, whatever. So he used this thing. Now the people who attended the wedding, who went out of the way, spent all this money and did all this crazy stuff, it's like, hey, here I am, let's do the wedding. They're excluded. Thank you, because I spent a lot of money on this tux and this dress, like, you know, picked a lot. You know how hard it is finding a dress for a wedding? Because it can't be better than what the bride's wearing, and it can't quite be what the bridesmaids are wearing, but you still got to, like, match and still got to look good and stuff like that. It's not easy. It's not easy. I know this because I've had to hear about it so many freaking times, so many weddings that I've gone to. My God. Anyway, married life. So... he decides to use this thing instead of taking it with him, because I've got a weapon that stops time. It could be a device to save our lives. It could be whatever. We could use this to actually help us. I could fly in and stick it right in Galactus's brain so that his body is going, slower than his brain. And then he suddenly has like a Galactus aneurysm, all right, a galactorism. Like, are you telling me that they decided, you know what, let's just make this even more private, F the guests who are here, forget about the fact that Galactus is here, taking over and stuff like that, trying to eat the damn planet, we're going to finish this wedding, because if the world is going to end, and they still got smiles on their faces. Well, I'm going to relate this back to the WWE, okay? I sit here and I watch the WWE, and every single time somebody loses the title, every single time somebody loses the title or loses a match or loses them because somebody else cheated, they come down the very next day on Raw, the next episode on Raw or SmackDown, and they're walking down, their music hits, they walk down, and they smiling. And it's not a sinister smile like, you screwed me over, prepare to die, and start beating the heck out of them. No, just like, no, that was pretty good, that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna get my title back, because you know what? That's what I do. And just like whatever it is that they're gonna say. Actually, that was Mark Henry specifically. He has been in the WWE for a while, but you get what my point is, right? All they do is smile. They're not mad about it. They're not angry. They're not visibly shook. They're not like, I'd be mad. You just screwed me out of the title. Six episodes in a row. Yeah, I'm kind of mad right now. I'm not coming down smiling. And every single time they come down smiling. And here it is. We got a world threat. Galactus is here. Sorry, Galactus and the Celestials are literally the two things that could happen on this earth where everybody should just be like, dude, drop everything, because it's all about to end. Our whole way of life, everything's about to end. And these two, these four, plus Alicia, are like, you know, it's okay, you know what? Let's party on for 4 more minutes. Don't worry about it. All that stuff ain't going to do nothing. It's going to speed us up for 4 minutes. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I got this. Yeah, Galactus out there right now, but time has stopped for 4 minutes. So, big cheesy smile. Let's go ahead and let's have this wedding. Dude, no. Sorry. You say, we got to go stop Galactus, and I've got a 4-minute weapon. I don't even know how to use this thing. I don't even know what to use this thing for. But I definitely wouldn't use it for a freaking wedding because that's just stupid. Let's go save the freaking planet. Dude, this is not like the Mole Man has showed up and like, you know, New York has another monster running through it, all right? This ain't like freaking Diablo has showed up and he's all like, I'm going to try and make the thing my slave again. Nah, man. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing like that. This like if the Annihilation Wave comes flying in and you're just sitting there chilling out. That's cool, man. It's cool. We're gonna party up a little bit. All right, we're gonna party up a little. Mazel tov? No. No. This comic book just completely took me out of the moment. Like, there was a moment here. Galactus is here. And Dr. Doom is like, I'm the only one who's going to do it. Try and mess with me. You're going to be messing with me and Galactus. All right? Anyway, this was to start the Heralds of Doom. I'm not even excited for it. Marvel's hyping it up like it's a big deal, but everything's this is like DC Comics level rushed. You know how I'm always complaining with DC Comics that they're rushing? It's like they got a whole lot of story to tell, and they're just like, take it all. Here it is. Here's some more. Hey, come up for air. Got you in the face. Here's some more story. No, dude, calm down. Let the damn story breathe. This is a great story. It'd be better if you slowed it down. That's kind of how I feel here, because this is all just so rushed. Them getting married, Galactus shows up, Doom's a bad guy, no preamble to it whatsoever, just he's a bad guy again, because fresh start, CB Cebulski. No, I do not accept this. I do not accept this. So, there's no like fan outrage here, but I'm a little bit bugged by how quickly everything is just developing. And I don't really need to see all these other people writing these stories, man. What is all this extra fluff that you're doing? Was it just to raise the price of some books? It's a thick book. But a lot of this didn't matter. $7.99 US, man. You know how much I'm paying for this in Canada? I'm just not looking for that. And it came out on Christmas. Yay. But I just wasn't overly impressed by this. There were some really great stories, and it's sad as hell when the best stories in the book are not by the actual writer of the comic book. They're guests. Not cool with that, man. Not cool with that one bit. Anyway, there's my review. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.